Welcome, sports fans. Thanks for joining us. It's the NBA on 2K Sports with Greg Anthony and Hall of Famer Doris Burke. This is Kevin Harlan. Now the starting group for the visitors. Warning is out there with Davis. Then it's Zion Williamson. Then there's Irving. And it's Dort in at the shooting guard position. And for Atlanta, the backcourt guards are Young and Daniel. Here we go. The post pairing, Johnson along with Porzingis. And it's Reza in at the small forward. Young against Irving. Young looking around. Buries the long-range jumper. Young's got the opening basket of the game for Atlanta.
One thing about Trae Young, this guy has zero fear. Always looking to pull from deep.
And Davis puts it in.
Now that's how you pick up second chance points. Stay active and be ready as soon as the shot goes up.
Of the big men in the league, Doris, Anthony Davis, to me at least, has always been among the best one-on-one scorers.
Well, that's because, Kevin, he is a three-level scorer. He can be a lob threat. You can put him on the box or at the elbows. You're going to have to draw a second defender if he's on the face of it because he can't get guarded one-on-one.
Now here is Davis. Morning kicks to Dort. Knocks down the three ball.
You can see the work Lou Dort has put in to make himself a threat from three. That's a pretty looking shot right there.
Young against Irving. And Young, here we go. And stolen by Williamson. Here's Mourning, and Mourning throws it down.
And his eyes got wide once he got the ball inside. You just know what he's going to do with the basketball.
And stolen by Kyrie Irving. Williamson with it, and Daniels picks him up defensively. And it's Williamson missing. And now here comes Daniels in the break. Young outside. Porzingis with a screen on Irving. Young from outside. And Davis pulls it down. This one for three. Count that one for Dort. Dort's got 6.
Being ready on the catch, such an important skill. And Lou Dort's confidence really starting to grow.
Daniels passes to Johnson. Young outside. Over Irving. And once again off the mark by Atlanta. Young's gone 1 of 3 shooting so far. Over in the corner, Dort. Pass to Irving. Over to the left wing. 5 to shoot. And it's Williamson missing. And so it's Young who brings it up for Atlanta. Trailing by 5.
Boy, maybe nothing more important than what just happened. Protecting the rim without fouling.
Now, here's Mourning. The 3 from Davis. Porzingis with the rebound. Reza wide open. They grabbed their own miss. And for the ball out of bounds, Davis touched it back. And Quinn Snyder wants a timeout. Coach needs a moment to talk things over. Kennard, he's checked in for Atlanta. Alexander Walker comes in for Daniel. And first quarter, we're about 3.5 minutes in. Young, and he uses the glass on the layup. Young's got his second bucket of the game to go.
Nice job capitalizing down there. Young good at probing inside and finding some space.
A shot by Pritchard, no good. Atlanta trails by 3. Young, no good. Here's assist goes to Irving.
Wow, young guys like Connect have gotten so confident, even from really deep range.
Alexander Walker passes to Johnson, and here's Young. He's covered by Irving. Back to Young. And he floats in for the easy two. Credit the assist on that one.
They've scored several times already here in the first quarter on the inside.
And it's Irving missing. 2-on-1 as they jump out on the break. Alexander Walker passes to Canard. And Davis sends it back.
Come on now, you gotta bring it harder than that. Here we go.
And it's the Hawks to start out. Now the starting group for the visitors. Anthony Davis is out there with Zion Williamson. Then there's Mourning. Then it's Lou Dort. And it's Irving in the point guard position.
Rare three from Williamson. What a confidence booster that could be.
Outside Daniels. Johnson kicks to Daniels. Here's Reese's. The shot's good on the assist by Daniel.
And once he got to the 10, I think he was surprised to find himself that wide open.
Well, this early, they should be showing a lot more energy on defense. Not there.
And the Hawks with possession here. Following the miss by Anthony Davis. Here's Dort. He trains the quick shot.
And when you have Dort on your side, this is what he brings on the offensive end. Great off the catch and fire.
Young against Irving. Porzingis with a screen on Irving. 6 on the shot clock. Young's shot is off. First quarter, about a minute and a half in. And here's Davis for 3. It's hauled in by Trae Young. It seems to be an overlooked part of Trae Young's game, but GA, he's led the NBA in total assists a few times.
No doubt. You initially think about Trae shooting, scoring, but he also runs the offense really well and wants to facilitate.
That's the finesse part of his game right there. Lofting in that little teardrop.
Dort, left side. They get the rebound, and he drops in the layup off the glass.
Davis playing big. Love to see that. Creating extra scoring opportunities as a result.
Here's Young. Up and in on the layup. Young's got his second basket of the game.
That is a quick move off the bounce.
Irving kicks to Dort. Good, and the assist goes to Irving.
And the three-point shot wasn't always there for Dort, but he's put in a ton of work on it, and it shows.
Dort's gone 2 of 3 from the field. Right wing. Reese's with it. Working on Williamson. Here's Porzingis. That one's in. His first shot this game.
You know, at 7'3", not many guys can defend Porzingis. I mean, especially when he's operating this close to the rim.
Davis in the corner. There's the triple. It's hauled in by Porzingis. So it's the Hawks now. And now, Reese's running the floor all by himself.
You gotta love his hustle, leaving the defense no time to react.
And you know, you're going to get those buckets, guys, when you're quick to get out on the break. Get that ball up the court as fast as you can.
There's a minute 47 left to play in the first quarter. Williamson kicks to Irving. Misses the 3.
And he didn't punish them for the weak coverage there, but they can count on him to continue missing. And give it up for the little fella on the inside there. Great rebound, even though he had to really fight for it.
Traps in the tray.
His ability to affect the game goes way up when he's knocking down shots from three-point range.
Now, here is Young. Trying to come right back with the 3 of his own. But it's no good. The 3, and that's good. Kyrie Irving for 3.
Irving knows exactly when to let that shot go. He's a knockdown threat from deep for sure.
Young against Irving. Young, good. Young's got 6 points.
And guys, they continue to put a lot of pressure on the interior defenders with their work down low.
Gwinnett. Yes, and it's Irving picking up the assist. Irving's got 4 assists in the game.
I love how aggressive Connect is off the catch. Shots like that proves he belongs in this league.
Now, here is Young. He's got 6. Another miss by Young. The shot and game clock separated by 4. Here's Connect. Drills it from outside. He's got 6.
That's why he's in this league. Connect is deadly from deep.
Again, Young missing. Three-pointer, Pritchard. The three-pointer is right on target.
I like their focus coming in. Terrific execution so far.
And, you know, it's an all-out effort they've come in with. Very aggressive offense so far.
Welcome back to the second quarter of action. Plenty of basketball left to play, but this one has been one-sided so far. And looking at what we've seen so far, guys, from the visiting team, what do you think?
Showing a lot of confidence in their rotation. They went right to that bench when they needed points.
And, you know, when the bench is playing such a big role early, that certainly allows the starters to stay fresh throughout the game.
Scott Halliburton. Johnson is out there with Dalton Connect. Then it's Peyton Pritchard. And it's Mourning in at the 5.
Johnson just hanging out in the corner, waiting patiently there for the triple.
And Atlanta has possession after Jalen Johnson getting his shot to go from deep. Halliburton with the steal. And here we go. Fast break. Halliburton's got it.
That's heads-up basketball to find a teammate with a good look right there.
Atlanta trails by 16. Tyrese Halliburton really is just a tremendous passer, Clark. He loves setting guys up.
Yeah, he really does. I mean, that's where he's at his most effective and happiest as a player, it seems. He takes great pride and joy in distributing the ball and running the show for his team. And some might even criticize him for being too selfless at times for the ability he has to score the ball himself.
Buffkin, no good. Guys, they look to set it up in the half court.
Well, that's when you got to rely more on the defense and try to get out in the open floor. Oftentimes, you can develop your rhythm offensively when you get to the basket.
And Quinn Snyder wants a timeout. Coach is going to talk some things over with the team. Might be seeing something to adjust. Here's Ricochet. About a minute and a half into the second quarter now. And he's fouled pretty hard on that shot, but he's got the chance to pick up the points at the line.
Well, Ricochet does a nice job of drawing the contact on his way up. Now a chance at the line.
The Hawks shooting their first free throws of the game. And the first one at the line is good. And he can't hit the second.
Looking like your classic wing. Zachary Ricochet is 6'8", long, and can hit threes. A real modern swingman. Man, they are starting to pull away here as the shots continue to fall.
Yeah, I agree with you. A big run taking place right now, and it looks to be the beginning of the end.
Good on the three-point shot. Ricochet's got 8 points.
Ricochet is a playmaker, taking it upon himself to answer from deep.
Here's Hachimura. Here's Vassell. And he goes in for the dunk.
Nothing soft about the putback there.
And why chance it, right? Take the dunk if you've got it.
Well, you know, if nobody's going to put a body on him, then that's going to be the result.
quarter two and just under 2.5 minutes gone by. From past the arc, Hachimura grabs the miss. They are enjoying a commanding lead.
And it really gives them the opportunity to give their starters a rest. Always critical when you get ready for that home stretch.
And that one looked good the moment it left his hands.
Alexander Walker with the ball. Scoreless thus far. And there's the first foul of the game. Porzingis is checked in for Atlanta. Jalen Johnson comes in for Alexander Walker. Here in the second quarter, about 3 minutes played. And the dunk by Ricochet.
Yeah, if you give Ricochet a chance at the rim, he's going to make you pay.
Halliburton passes to Dort. Here's Irving. Knocks it down from 7 feet. Irving's got his second basket.
And that was a very close look.
And so it's Daniels who brings up the ball for the Hawks. Here's Young. The rebound by Halliburton.
Timeout.
Hornings checked in for Zion Williamson. Diversified scoring in this one for him.
I love when everyone can get involved, a full team effort.
And Dort gets it to go.
Obviously, Dort wants to be a dependable option offensively, and he's put in the work to make that happen.
Dort's gotten 3 of his 4 shots to fall, hitting 75%. Young from outside sinks the three-pointer. Young's got 9.
He was licking his chops there. Got a good look.
Pass to Irving over Young. Halliburton outside.
Check it out. Check it out.
Here's Irving. Nice shot from the wing. Irving's got 4 points in the quarter.
That's the decisiveness we talk about with Irving. He's quick and right at it.
Irving's gotten 3 of his 5 shots to go here. Young against Irving. And Young, here we go. And another make to his scoring column. His 5th basket of the game. Now shooting 5 of 11.
At his best when attacking the rim. Young not settling for a jumper, putting the onus on the D.
And so it's Atlanta with it. After the miss from Karl Anthony Towns. And the slam dunk by Johnson.
And for a power forward, he can sure get up. I mean, because of that leaping ability, it kind of offsets his height disadvantage.
Halliburton for 3. Knocks down the 3-ball. Halliburton's got himself on the board with 3 there.
A true marksman from behind the arc. Halliburton has that light always on green.
And the whistle blows as the basket counts and a 3-point play chance right here. 1 free throw coming up. The Hawks have shot 2 free throws and they're 1 of 2 so far. Here's Halliburton to the middle. 1 second left. And no luck with that time on the buzzer beater. And so a pretty lopsided game through the first half. They lead by 18. And we'll be back right after halftime to get the 3rd quarter underway. Second half of basketball for you. We think it's going to be pretty good. A big comeback, though, is needed for this game to be competitive, and it probably has to happen quickly. Without question, Trae Young displaying his skills today.
No problem fighting his way to the rim in this one. A lot of points and close.
Yeah, you know what, guys? They gave him too many free runs to the hoop in the first half. I think they've got to be a lot tougher on him. Body him up. Be physical with him.
The backcourt guards are Young and Daniels. The small and power forwards are Reza Shea and Johnson. And it's Porzingis in at the center. So that's the lineup for Atlanta.
And you can see Zion's confidence continues to grow, especially when he's hitting shots like that.
Back to Young. The Trae. And it's Mourning with the rebound. Mourning's got 4 rebounds now tonight. Puts it up from 15. Second chance shot, and the layup is good.
And Mourning's just a beast on the glass, using that muscular frame to get into prime position there on the board.
And Quinn Snyder wants a timeout. He's going to take this chance to talk to his guys.
Yeah, and his shot selection, iffy at best tonight. A lot of forced, contested shots this game. He'll be lucky if he just gets a talking to here instead of a ticket to the bench.
A little over a minute gone here in the second half. In, and he jams it with authority.
Pounding it home is always a good feel.
Pass to Mourning on the wing. Davis launches it, sinks the triple. Davis has got 5.
The ability of Davis to shoot from out there really does open the floor for him.
Young against Irving. A step back shot here. And it's Mourning with the rebound. Deflects the pass, and it's going to be out of bounds. And they retain possession.
And always a bit of risk on those long passes. Lucky the D couldn't come up with it there.
Davis kicks to Irving. Over in the corner, Dort. Good, and the assist goes to Irving. Irving's got 6 assists in the game.
Big make for Dort. That is his bread and butter. Nails the 3 from the corner.
Young outside. Trying to break that ice-cold streak.
Knocking down your freebies can help you get in a rhythm and stay there.
It's his first trip to the line. And the first one drops.
And it's become clear what a leader Young is on this team. He senses when they need an infusion of confidence and always tries to provide it.
Irving surveying the floor. Looks for Mourning, gets it to him. Here's Dort. Buries it from 3-point range. Dort's got 6 points in the quarter.
And perimeter scoring, I have to imagine it was a topic of discussion at halftime.
Certainly. I mean, they saw a weakness in the perimeter defense and took advantage of it.
And here's Johnson outside. The Hawks again can't hit. Irving kicks to Mourning. There's Williamson with the three. Atlanta with the rebound. Young with the ball. Now defended by Williamson. And now we're 3 minutes into the third quarter of play. And that one's good.
Shea so talented with the ball in his hands.
Williamson from long range drills the three-pointer. Williamson's got 8 points.
Unwilling to let up even for a moment. That's his killer instinct, just fanning the flame.
Yeah, I love the fact he doesn't play the score. He just keeps coming, attack mode. He doesn't know how to step off the gas pedal.
Now, here is Young. He's got 13. And it's Porzingis that time on the assist by Young. Porzingis has got his second bucket of the game to go. Pritchard, he's checked in for George. Just over 3.5 minutes through the third quarter of play now. Williamson from long range. Connects from three-point range. He's got 11.
Well, when Zion is hitting jumpers, it's almost unfair.
Williamson's gotten it done so far from the field tonight, making 4 of his 6 attempts. Shea, it's good. Now he's shooting 6 for 7.
Just a late reaction there from the defense, and he is always going to finish that.
And it's Davis with the jam.
Always among the lead leaders in throwdowns. AD's tough around that rack.
Davis has gone 3 for 7 from the floor so far tonight. Here's Shea. Mourning with some nice D.
And not allowing the shooter even an inch of breathing room on that one.
And, guys, that's exactly the kind of high-impact defense they want to see out of him.
So it's Atlanta now, following the miss by Anthony Davis. And it's Shea missing. 3-second difference between shot clock and game clock. And Williamson gets it to go.
As you expect, Zion getting forceful and dominant inside.
Williamson's gone 5 of 7 from the floor here. Here's Buffkin. Daniels, a screen on Irving. Here's Porzingis. And as we conclude the third quarter, pretty much a blowout. It's been a one-sided affair. Delivering the blowout. And let's go back to a terrific pass that we're calling tonight our State Farm assist of the game.
And I'm glad this was the pick because I love this pass. Such a great dish. That's what I call court vision.
Yeah, and with the accuracy to go along with that vision. I mean, he put the ball in the absolute perfect spot. That's how you orchestrate.
And as we head into the fourth, we'll see if there's a comeback in the works or if it's more of the same from the first 3 quarters. They've got Carl Anthony Towns. Halliburton is out there with Peyton Pritchard. Then it's Dalton Connect. And it's Johnson in at the 4. And so Young will bring it up for the Hawks. Pass to Alexander Walker. And here is Okongwu. Back to Alexander Walker. Now Young. The baseline J. Rebound by Johnson. And the Hawks making a change here. Johnson's checked in. About a minute played here in the fourth quarter. To the wing on the left. Mourning passes to Pritchard. No good on the triple.
And the great shooters know when they've got enough opening to go for the 3. I didn't think it was a bad choice on that possession.
Mourning up top. Defended by Alexander Walker.
Boy, the strength of Mourning obvious. They're able to protect the ball through contact and still finish.
Mourning's gone 3 for 4 here from the field. Young against Pritchard. Now, here's Okongwu. He started closely. Shot clock at 6. The Hawks need to get off a shot here. To the paint. Here's Towns. And the dunk by Towns.
Virtually no way to stop Towns. He's extremely dangerous that close to the bucket.
Inside. And Okongwu slams it in.
Allowed to finish. That's perfect.
Just a little under 2.5 minutes have passed now here in the fourth. Three-pointer, Pritchard trains the three-pointer.
The man has no heart, and that's poor defense for a team that has a long way to catch up.
They look pretty demoralized to me, and that always shows through at the defensive end first.
Young. Whistle blows, bucket is good, and he'll have a chance at the line to make it a three-point play.
And although he's smaller, Young willing to battle inside and shows you he can score through contact.
Looking at who's out there now for the Hawks. Porzingis is checked in for Okongwu. Zachary Rizache comes in for Luke Kennard. And Daniels subbed in for Nickeil Alexander-Walker. Pass to Johnson. Nice ball movement here by Atlanta. Daniels with it. Connect picks him up. Here's Johnson. An easy 2 points on the layup.
How about the handles Johnson has? This guy is the total package.
Here's Connect. A three-pointer, no good. To the middle. And Johnson with the stop.
Flying high and throwing it down with the one hand.
One of his favorite moves right there, guys.
Does it as well as anybody, fellas. Tremendous skill while in the air.
Fourth quarter of play, and over 3.5 minutes have gone by. For three, the rebound by Alonzo Mourning. Here's Vassell. Mourning. He hangs in there and cashes in on the second chance points.
Fantastic job reading the shot and then getting to the right spot for the rebound and throwdown.
Atlanta with the ball. Johnson outside. Johnson with the stop.
It was so much fun watching these guys just throw it down. Jalen Johnson can do it with the best of them.
And it's Connect in the corner. And he's good on the three ball.
And credit the whole team. It was a focused, concerted effort to put this one away.
Yeah, what a time to put the hammer down. Any hope of a comeback diminished.
Young outside, over Halliburton, and the Hawks getting another basket right there. Here's Halliburton. Here's Connect. Nailed from three-point land.
3 points.
And it doesn't take much for Connect to find his rhythm. And once he does, he is relentless in his attack.
Young outside. Fires the three. The shot, no good. Now, Vassell. The visiting club takes the win on the road. A resounding victory for them. And Greg in enemy territory, no less.
That's exactly right. But with the way they control the game and just completely took the crowd out of it, that's how to get it done on the road.
And that'll do it, folks. For Greg Anthony and Clark Kellogg, this is Kevin Harlan. Thanks so much for joining us as we present our player of the game. Tuning in this Wednesday, 2K Sports presents the NBA. And along with Greg Anthony and Jim Leichler, this is Kevin Hart. Now the starting group for the visitors. They've got Mourning. Irving is out there with Lou Dort. Then there's Williamson. And it's Davis at the power forward position. And for the Hornets,
here we go.
Plumlee is at center and Bridges next to him. Knipple and Miller are your wingmen. And it's Ball in at the 1 spot. Now here's Ball. Beyond the arc. Good on the triple.
And Ball continues to show he can drain threes. The defense must adjust or he is going to keep doing that.
Greg, you talk about some players passing the eye test. LaMelo is one of those guys.
I mean, everything he does looks so easy with how he moves. Can the numbers back up what the eye sees? He raises the level of his team whenever he's on the court.
Williamson with it, and it's Miller picking him up. Here's Dort. Good, and the assist goes to Williamson.
And when you have Dort on your side, this is what he brings on the offensive end. Great off the catch and fire.
Ball kicks to Plumlee. Plumlee with a screen on Davis. Bridges drives in, and Bridges jams it in.
Oh, just an impressive dunker of the basketball. I love how Bridges just takes the initiative and gets funky with his throwdown.
Irving finds Dort. Williamson outside. From the arc. Knipple with the rebound. Pass to Irving. Takes a 3. Good for the basket. Starting off 1 for 1 with that shot.
Yeah, Kyrie is a great shooter. Just under 40% from deep for his career.
Here's Knipple, defended by Dort. Bridges kicks the ball. Down to 5 on the shot clock. 18 feet out. Hits the front of the rim and out.
And he can't let that get to him. He should have made it, but he's got to focus on the next one.
And Dort gets it to go.
Big make for Dort. That is his bread and butter. Nails the 3 from the corner.
And just under 2.5 minutes elapsed here in the first. Pass to Knipple. Plumlee sets the pick for Knipple. Shoots over Dort. Out to Bridges. Here's Knipple. And the Hornets miss again. It's a 6-point game. Here's Williamson. Yes, and it's Irving picking up the assist.
And this is right around the time when one team might start to pull away.
And one thing about this league we know, momentum can change in an instant.
And a timeout called by Charles Lee. He's going to take a few moments here to check in with his team and regroup. Pritchard, he's checked in for Dort. We're about 3 minutes into this first quarter. Pass the ball.
2 minutes remaining.
Looking to end the run. Out to Miller. Another shot, and the bucket is good from Plumlee down low.
That's the kind of activity on the offensive glass that can be a game changer.
To the inside. And it's Davis missing. Charlotte trails by 6. Knipple wide open, and he fires. That 3 off the mark. 2 free throws coming up, and they call the shooting foul.
This is where Davis causes so many problems. His combination of length and size forces defense to compromise themselves inside.
And some changes here for the Hornets. Diabate's checked in, and it's Sexton in for Knipple. 1:25 left to play in the first. They need a good offensive possession.
Yeah, they've gone a long time without a bucket.
Ball no good.
And there hasn't been anything easy for him in this period.
And with each miss, you can feel him pressing just a little bit more.
Now here's Davis. Good, and the assist goes to Williamson. Davis has got 5 points so far.
That's the essence of Davis's game, battling through contact and playing big inside.
Pass to Diabate. 47 seconds left in the first quarter of the game. Just 5 to shoot. Deep two from Ball. Anthony Davis grabs the miss.
And when you can't get anything to fall, it definitely gets in your head.
If he can just make a couple of buckets, though, this can all be put in his rearview mirror.
These are his third and fourth free throw attempts of the game. And that one falls for Davis.
Well, make no mistake about it. Anthony Davis is still one of the best two-way players in this league.
Looking at who's out there now for the Hornets. Bridges, he's checked in for Plumlee. Green comes in for Brandon Miller. And it's McNeely in for Ball. Now, here's Sexton. Three-pointer. Comes out of the gate empty. He's 0 for 1. 15 seconds left to play in the first quarter. Davis, and finished off by Davis.
Excellent all-around performance so far, hence the big lead.
Well, it's just an outstanding effort thus far. They've done a great job at both ends.
Bridges misses. And as the first quarter wraps up, already a double-digit lead. They lead by 13. And back in a moment as we'll get underway with quarter number 2. So far through one quarter, it's been a lopsided game. We'll see if that changes here in the second. And looking at what we've seen so far, guys, from the visiting team, what do you think?
I mean, the rebounding was the difference in that first period. You've got to block these guys out.
You give any team this many second chance opportunities, it's going to put you in control.
We've got Connect. Warning is out there with Johnson. Then there's Tyrese Halliburton. And it's Pritchard in at the 1. Johnson against Bridges. With the teardrop. Lonzo Mourning grabs the miss. Mourning's got 5 rebounds tonight. Here's Johnson. And slam dunk by Johnson.
And Johnson giving these fans a show.
Charlotte trails by 17. Pass to Sexton. Bridges deciding where to go with it. Going inside, and Bridges jams it in.
That's what a star talent does. Bridges wants to fulfill his potential. He's got to attack. Use that quick first step.
Charlotte making some changes. Knipple comes in for Josh Green. And it's Ball in for McNeely. Here's Johnson. Bridges with the board. And it's the Hornets with the ball. In the corner, Knipple with it. There's the pick. Sexton kicks the ball. It's stolen by Dort. And here's the break. Here's Mourning. The shot goes in. First shot, first basket.
And it's encouraging to see Dort drop dimes like that, wanting to round out this part of his game.
And for all the talk, Tim, about Lou Dort's defense, how about his growth as a shooter?
Well, I think he understood to get more minutes, he had to be more consistent as a shooter. The defense has always been there, but the steady improvement has come with his three-point shooting, which makes him now an elite 3-and-D wing.
And a timeout called by Charles Lee. He's going to take a minute here to get things straightened out. Charlotte making the switch. Plumlee's checked in. Charlotte trails by 19. Ball dishes to Sexton. A 15-footer, and he connects with the jumper. Sexton's got his first 2 points.
Dangerous score from mid-range. Sexton loves to take that shot when he gets it in rhythm.
Connect. No good. And so Sexton will bring it up for the Hornets. Ball with a wide-open look. No good from outside. Here in the second quarter, we've played a little over 2.5 minutes now. And Dort gets it to go.
And the three-point shot wasn't always there for Dort, but he's put in a ton of work on it, and it shows.
Sexton kicks to Bridges. The basket good off the assist from Sexton. Bridges has got 4 points now in the quarter.
Well, that's what you're trying to do offensively. Get a shot close to the rim.
And George gets it to go.
Very good inside. Dort's got... great upper body strength.
Dort's gone 4 for 4 from the field. Perfect so far. Down low. Bridges against Johnson. Bridges misses. Here's Mourning, and he drives in.
On the drive, Mourning can be such a force, clearing a path for himself through the defense.
Halliburton against Sexton. Lost contact on the shot, and now a three-point play chance as he'll head to the line.
And despite the size disadvantage, attacking the heart of that defense.
Well, he saw the opportunity, and he went for it. I love his competitiveness.
And the Hornets making a change here. Miller's checked in.
Hey, I know AD can step outside, but when he operates around the hoop, it really breaks down a defense.
There's Ball with the three. The rebound by Alonzo Mourning. Mourning's got rebound number 7 for him tonight. They get it again. Outside Irving. Outside, Dort. From outside, off the mark. Charlotte trails by 21. Charlotte no good that time either. About 7 seconds separating the shot and game clocks. Gets it to go from beyond the arc. Williamson's got 5 now.
Yeah, he takes the occasional 3 because he wants you to come out and guard him. But what he really wants to do is put that ball on the floor.
No one covering.
Unwilling to let up, even for a moment. That's his killer instinct, just fanning the flames.
Yeah, he can taste a win right now. He's just trying to close it out.
Ball feeling it out a bit. Will it go? And Ball slams it in.
Making the most of the screen. That's how it's done.
And it's in the perfect spot. Greg frees him up to get all the way to the bucket.
Yeah, not only does he create the space he needs, but then he attacks downhill.
And through the first half, a pretty lopsided affair. Delivering the blowout. We're going to step away briefly, but get you right back out here for the start of the third quarter after our halftime. As we dive into the second half, we'll find out if the next 2 quarters are any different from the first 2. So far, it has been a runaway. Lou Dort with a strong contribution so far in this one.
Really impressed with the shot selection through the first half. Just
whoa! What a play!
And Zion Williamson making the price of admission worth it with a dunk like that.
Williamson's gone 3 for 4 from the floor tonight. Bridges outside. It's stolen by Davis. Pass to Mourning. Here's the break. Here's Irving. Williamson, the pass to Mourning. Williamson dishes to Mourning. Another miss. Boy, they had their chance there, but couldn't get it to go. And Davis sends it back.
What a great feel for shot blocking. AD just has that tremendous length that affects teams.
No question, he got bumped on that shot.
Second personal foul.
Free throw good, George. All free throws good from George. Here's the Hornets with the ball. And here in the second half of play, we're just over a minute in. And Plumlee kicks the ball. Pocket 6, and it's Miller in the corner. And Mourning sends it back.
And that is why shooters fear Mourning. He's got excellent instincts for coming up with the block.
Here's Williamson.
That was amazing. Oh, my goodness.
What a dunk artist this guy is. Whenever Williamson takes flight, you're just expecting to see something special.
Ball with it. 5 points in the game. Guys are looking for a spark here.
Yeah, a cold stretch offensively, for sure.
Here's Bridges, and Davis sends it back.
That is textbook rim protection from Davis. Going after the ball without making contact on the shooter.
Changing ends quickly. He's rewarded with a high percentage look.
And they are showing you why it's so important to get up the floor before the defense can set themselves.
And here's the fast break. Davis away, and the whistle blows on the backcourt violation. He went over and back. Second half of play with just under 2.5 minutes gone. Miller kicks to Bridges. And the Hornets miss again. Bridges has gone 3 for 8 tonight from the field. Dort with the ball. Defended by Knebel.
Well-rounded effort, and they show no signs of letting up.
And because of that, this one looks like a bit of a mismatch.
Each trip down becoming more important.
And you need to string some successful offensive possessions together and play tough D.
Williamson with the block. And this coaching staff loves seeing that. Williamson did a great job anticipating and coming up with the block.
Right there, the defender clearly trying to inhibit a fast break. I think that's a transition take foul. For Charlotte, they had shot just 1 free throw earlier. 1 for 1 in the game. Colin Sexton, he's checked in for Charlotte. And so Sexton will bring it up for Charlotte. And a rangy 6'7" wing GA with a smooth shooting touch. Brandon Miller fits a mold that a lot of teams are looking for.
And there's a reason he was the second overall pick in 23. He's got the potential to be an impact wing at both ends of the floor.
And they're moving it up. A putback. Pass to Towns. And he banks in the layup.
A prolific inside scorer since his first day in the league. Towns gets the job done down low.
Lets the three fly. And the Hornets miss again. Here's Connect. Covered by Miller. Connect. No good.
And even though he didn't get a piece of that shot, you love the pressure he puts on the shooter.
And sometimes that's all you need to do to force that miss.
Over Miller. And the shot is good. Dropping in off the front of the rim.
Some old school basketball from young Dalton Connect there, using the mid-range.
There's 48 seconds left here in the third quarter. Here's Sexton. And he gets it to go. Sexton's got 7 points. There's 42 seconds left in the third quarter of the game. Takes a shot at the elbow. And there's Johnson. That's good on the assist by Halliburton.
Well, that is a beautiful mid-range jumper there by Johnson, and not necessarily a strong point in his game, but that doesn't mean you have to ignore it completely defensively.
Here's Miller, and it's Miller with the jam.
Got the ball right inside. Such a well-timed pass.
On the wing, Johnson. And slam dunk by Johnson.
Man, that was impressive. Johnson can flat out fly.
Johnson's gotten 5 of his 7 shots to fall. Outside, Sexton. Here's Bridges. The shot, no good. The 3 quarters of play all in the books. And this one all but over already. Delivering the blowout. And we're just moments away from the start of the 4th quarter. Stay. And there have been 2 very different performances from these teams today as we get going in quarter number 4. Dalton Connect is out there with Johnson. Then it's Peyton Pritchard. Then there's Towns, and it's Halliburton in at the 2. Smith finds Bridges. There's the screen, 6 to shoot. There's Ball with the 3. No good there. It's Connect on the wing. Goes up and lays it nice and easy.
Well, Connect is not just a shooter. He's got the strength to handle that interior contact.
Smith against Pritchard. Smith's shot is good.
He got a great look and made sure it didn't go to waste.
And we've played through about a minute here in the 4th. Here's Johnson.
Oh, man! Wow, through that contact. That is a really nice play by Johnson.
And it's the Hornets with the ball. And there's the goal on Karl-Anthony Towns. That's his first foul. Mason Plumlee's checked in for Bridges.
First team foul. Substitution on the board.
Here's Diabate. Covered by Johnson. Here's Ball. No good off the front iron.
That's just unlucky. You don't mind him taking that shot at all.
Count it.
I'm not shy about bringing it inside. Marcel is comfortable around the hoop.
Now, here's... Ball. Smith outside. Shot from 12. It's hauled in by Karl-Anthony Towns. Halliburton on the wing.
Timeout, timeout. And coach is looking to seize every advantage, maximize every possession.
Adjustments are everything in this league, and you need to maximize your time to make those adjustments.
Hachimura is checked in for Johnson. And here's Halliburton.
Timeout, timeout.
On the shot clock. Pass to Dort for the 3. That falls. Nice feed that time from Halliburton. Halliburton's got his 7th assist of the game with that last one. Ball dishes to Bridges. Shoots over Hachimura. Charlotte again missing. Bridges has gone only 3 of 10 here from the floor. Davis with it. Bridges covering. Here's Dort. It's the 3-point bomb. Dort's got 10 points and just the second half.
Bottom line, you need shooters on your team who can space the floor.
Yeah, that's how you create that spacing, and that will open up a lot of options offensively.
2 minutes.
Ball against Pritchard. Now Ball. They could use a bucket. He doesn't hit that one.
And they just can't find a way to end this thing. Nothing falling right now.
They just need a spark. This is when your leaders have to step up. That was filthy. When Davis hammers it down, you feel the impact from here.
So it's the Hornets now. Pass to Kneppel. Now Plumlee. Here's Ball. Over Pritchard. Ball no good.
And at this point, the defense is daring him to shoot.
And here is Hachimura. Cranes it from beyond the arc. Hachimura's got himself going with the triple, his first basket of the game. 1:03 left to play here in the fourth. Here's Kneppel. He's covered by Halliburton. Pass the ball. Bridges outside. Plumlee with a screen on Hachimura. And the Hornets miss again. And here is Dort, covered by Miller. Here's Davis, and it's Davis finishing it off.
That's just a defensive breakdown. You have to box out Davis.
We've got 33 seconds left in the fourth quarter. The Hornets on offense. Miller outside. They need this. And he gets the whistle. 2 free throws coming up. That one on Dort.
And you watch Miller, he keeps the defense on its heels. They don't know what he's going to do.
Both free throws good for Miller. Here's Halliburton. Guys, they can just sit on the ball if they want to.
They have earned this one.
Coming on to the floor for the away team, number 8. Matt McClung.
$15 seconds left to play in the final quarter. Outside Ball. And so it's a victory for the road team in this one. This crowd was stunned by the manner in which their team was dismantled.
You know what? I don't care what the matchup is. You never expect a road team to come in and just cruise to the kind of win they did tonight.
And that'll wrap it up, folks. With Tim Legler and Greg Anthony, this is Kevin Harlan saying thanks for joining us on 2K Sports. But first, let's reveal our player of the game, Anthony Davis. Welcome, folks. Thanks for tuning in to 2K Sports for the latest presentation of our NBA basketball. I'm Kevin Harlan, along with Stan Van Gundy and Greg Anthony. And now Washington's starting group. They got Alexander Sarr. Koulibaly is out there with McCollum. Then it's Keyshawn George. And it's Middleton in at the 3, the small forward. Kyrie Irving is out there with Lou Dort. Then it's Anthony Davis. And it's Dawkins. And it's Williamson in at small forward. To the inside. Stolen by Dort. Irving to 3. And that one falls coming off of Davis's speed.
When we talk about the handles of Kyrie so much, don't forget he's also an elite shooter.
On the wing, Jordan. The Wizards working the ball around now. On the wing, Koulibaly. Shot clock at 6. McCollum, no good. Irving with it. Now defended by McCollum. Fires for 3. And Kyrie Irving gets the 3. Irving's got 6 points.
And Irving can change the course of a game with his ability to shoot the 3.
George against Davis. And here's McCollum. Dawkins pulls it down. Irving for 3. Kept alive. It's good on the putback.
I love the determination he showed there, getting himself into good position under the glass.
With the presence of mind to know just where the rebound was going to come down. Well timed. They're not having much success at all right now.
Kevin, I would shuffle the lineup if I were their coach a little bit just to try to find something that worked.
Off to a good start as he hits his first shot attempt.
And that ends the struggle. You can feel the tensions in the building with each miss.
Yeah, and sometimes that's just how it goes. But also, we got to give credit to the defense. They're not making it easy out there.
On offense, here are the Wizards. 6-point game. George finds McCollum. Here's Middleton, defended by Dort. Shot's good by Middleton.
Well, you got to give it up to Middleton. He can get it done from three-point range and inside.
Fires the 3, and George gets it to go.
And just so sure of himself, like he just knew that was going in.
Collins asks to Middleton. Williamson with the block.
Great timing by Zion. Met him near the rim.
Davis kicks to Irving. And that one falls coming off of Davis's speed. Irving's got 9 points.
And you know what? They've been on a nice run here. Have the ability to widen the gap. Now they are rolling.
Yeah, but we know momentum can flip the other direction very quickly. You can't get complacent.
Chalk up 2 there. 6 points for him.
Boy, that's a nice shot. Middleton is a tricky cover in that medium range area.
Both teams will make substitutions. First quarter of action, just under 3.5 minutes played. To the left wing. And Pritchard launches it from deep. That one's off. He starts the game with a miss. Here's Carrington. Plays it up and banks it in.
Well, sharp interior passing is so important. The best way to create high percentage buckets.
Connect. No good. Washington trails by 6. And a wide open look for McCollum. And the Wizards getting another bucket right there.
Good effort by McCollum. Hustles up the court and knows exactly how to play it.
Irving for 3. Another field goal for him. 4 for 6 shooting tonight.
And you can tell he's looking for his shot. He just believes it.
Well, yeah, and the defense is going to have to respond to that and chase him off the arc.
Shoots from the elbow. McCollum, no good. connect. Still without a basket. Three-pointer, Pritchard. Down the scoring column with that bucket. 1 for 2 this game.
Boy, that was quick. Already out to a double-digit lead.
Yeah, incredible play on both ends of the floor. There may be too big of a gap.
Williamson outside. And the dunk by Williamson.
Building up a big early lead. They have taken charge of this game.
Yeah, but you can't let up at all. They've got a chance to put this game away early, and they should take it.
Launches a three. The shot missing. So as we end the first quarter, we're already a double-digit ball game. They lead by 12. And we'll be back shortly for the start of the second quarter. Glad to have you with us, folks. Second quarter of basketball. This game has not exactly been neck and neck, but plenty of time left in this one. Guys, what's your take on the home team so far?
Yeah, in that first period, they looked to push in transition at every opportunity.
Yeah, they gave the other team no time to breathe. Every time they got the ball, they were off to the races. And you see how effective this aggressive mindset can be.
We've got Peyton Pritchard. Connect out there with Dawkins. Then it's Halliburton. And it's Mourning in the foul, roaming the paint.
And look, that's just the guy getting to his spot and making the defense pay.
For the Wizards, we've got Johnson. Bagley is out there with Whitmore. Then there's Carlton Carrington. And it's Champagny in at the 3 spot. Connect. 3-pointers off the mark. Washington trails by 13. Johnson can't hit. You know, GA, you just can't say enough about the skill set of young Trey Johnson.
I mean, this guy came into the league ready. I really like how he gets to his shot, regardless of what the defense throws at him. And he can be dangerous if his defense gets to the same level as his own.
First team foul.
The Wizards shooting their initial free throws of the game right here.
Taking 2 shots.
The first one falls. Dort, he's checked in for connect. That one falls, so he hits both of them. Second quarter of basketball, about 1 minute played so far. Three-pointer, Pritchard. Sends it from downtown. Pritchard's got 6 in the quarter.
Well, his touch was there that time. What a silky shot.
Washington trails by 14, and Brian Keith wants a timeout. Looking for a breather and maybe adjusting a thing or two.
Well, it's a players' league, but certainly coaching has its place.
And this is when a coach earns his paycheck. Analyze the situation and give your players the information they need to succeed.
Koulibaly, back to Middleton, a 3, and again, Washington, no good. Pritchard feeling it out of it. From downtown, traps in the tray. Pritchard's got trouble. the game.
Another good play. This is how they built the lead, falling on the right guys at the right time.
Yeah, come on. They're just having their way out there and continuing to press the advantage.
Obviously, a mix-up defensively on that possession.
Wasted no time on that penalty.
Good thinking by Halliburton, sensing the separation immediately and pulling up with confidence.
Here's Carrington. He's covered by Pritchard. Halliburton for three. Up again. Controls the rebound and puts it back up and in. Dawkins got his second best.
Yeah, I can't tell you what a difference second chance points make in a game. That can be the factor that swings the outcome.
Here's Carrington. Johnson inside. He's covered by Halliburton. Johnson can't get it to go. Johnson's gone 1 of 3 from the field here. Lost 2 3 from Pritchard. For Wong, Christian's 3 is big. Pritchard's got 12 points now in the quarter.
And if you're the guy who has to guard him, it is never going to be an easy night for you.
Guys are looking for a way to score here.
Yeah, they've had a tough time taking the lid off.
Carrington with the ball. He's covered by Pritchard. 6 to shoot. George passes to Middleton. Here's Carrington. And it's wide right. It's off the rim.
My goodness, how about that miss? I mean, that's 2 easy points that they've just given away.
A nice shot by Halliburton.
And they're getting points. They're getting stops. And this is how they'd like to play all the time.
Great example of how to build a lead and then sustain it. You win games on both ends of the floor.
Washington calls timeout. Comes in for Johnson. And it's C.J. McCollum in for Carlton Carrington. And the Wizards with possession. Closing in on 4 minutes played here in the second quarter. Stolen by Dort. Fires for 3. And Towns the bucket on the assist by Dort. Towns has got his first 3 points of the game. Koulibaly with it. Still scoreless. Middleton dishes to McCollum. Oh, and he pops it off the glass. Wow. Here's Dort. Offensive rebound. Towns kicks to Dort. It's good from long range. Dort's got 6 points.
And when you get inside like he did, that's when you have to locate the shooters on the perimeter.
Middleton against Dort. McCollum outside. Pocket 6. No good. They had a chance to end the run there.
And they just can't find a way to end this thing. Nothing falling right now.
Well, this is a spot where you have to be able to go to your leaders. They need to step up and make a play to turn things around.
Here's Sarr. The Wizards with another miss. That shot is on. A dominating first half of basketball, and so far hasn't been close. Delivering the blowout. Stay with us, folks. We'll get back just after halftime to start the third quarter. too much drama in the first half, but maybe things will tighten up here in the second. Without question, Peyton Pritchard displaying his skills today.
Well, through the first two, he has been nothing short of a marksman from deep.
Yeah, he's been locked in tonight. Through the first 2 quarters, he's been a huge factor from outside.
Anthony Davis is up there with Dawkins. And it's Kyrie Irving. Then there's Williamson. And it's Dort in at the shooting guard position. Here's Carrington for the Wizards. The ball is out there with Chris Middleton. Then it's Saw. Then there's Carlton Carrington. And it's McCollum in at the point guard.
So close to getting the block there. You can live with those calls because you'd rather have a guy playing aggressive instead of playing it safe.
And that one's good by Davis.
Yeah, the added muscle Davis has put on, helping him on these tough finishes, flexing on him there.
Here's Washington. McCollum finds Koulibaly. And there's the drive, and they pick up 2.
Smart play, capitalizing close at the rim.
Setting up the half-court offense now.
They've got to find a way, not enough ball movement or body movement when they get in the half-court.
Well, the 3-ball hasn't been a featured component of Zion's game, but with work, he can become capable from that.
And so it's Middleton with it. He brings it up for Washington. Kicks it out to McCollum. And he can't answer back. The 3-pointer offline. Over in the corner, Williamson. And it's off from 3-point range. Middleton left side. And that one comes up a bit short. They are in complete control.
This is the ultimate definition of the zone. Everything they've done has worked.
Hits it from 3-point range.
Their ability, again, to stretch the floor, particularly in this second half.
Yeah, and where has the defense been? They've been content to let them fire away. They've got to close out to the arc.
Back to McCollum. Right on the bucket.
Well, he's not just a perimeter threat. McCollum is also skilled at finding ways to score inside.
There's Williamson with the 3. Good, and the assist goes to Irving. Irving's got his 5th assist in this one. Just over 2.5 minutes gone by here in the second half. Williamson's gone 4 of 6 from the floor here tonight. Pass to McCollum. Charity stripe shot. And Dawkins pulls it down. Dawkins has got rebound number 8 here tonight in the game. Dort off target from 3-point range. And Washington has possession. McCollum deciding where to go with it. Again, McCollum missing. Irving with the ball. Now defended by McCollum. And Dort gets it to go.
Obviously, Dort wants to be a dependable option offensively, and he's put in the work to make that happen.
Now here's McCollum. Pass to Middleton. Sarr with the screen on Davis. And it's Middleton penetrating.
And once he gets clear off the screen, there is no stopping him.
No, not when there's a flush waiting to happen.
Well, give credit to the screener there. That's how you help free up the team.
This is the kind of range Davis has. If you give him room to fire, he'll burn you.
Irving with the steal. Outside, Davis. Over Middleton. And all around the rim that time before dropping in. Davis has got 7 points.
Well, for him, it hasn't been a big night. With his reputation, they've used him more as a decoy.
That's the kind of take charge attitude they want CJ to have. Attack the D at every opportunity.
The Wizards shooting their 3rd and 4th free throw attempts of the game. Washington making some changes. Marvin Bagley's checked in for Sarr. Whitmore comes in for Koulibaly. And it's Johnson in for Carlton Carrington. Great positioning on the putback.
Well, just look at the numbers for Towns. He's been amongst the league leaders in offensive rebounds a few times.
Towns against Bagley. Pass to Middleton. Now Whitmore. Johnson outside. 5 on the clock to the paint. Bagley. No good that time. Towns with